Hello everyone, welcome to Arthrill Studio, and this is Anuja. If you can hear me and you can see me, just type a yes so that we can start. Hello everyone. So if you can see me, let's check the audio and the video. If it is all going good, just type a yes. Good afternoon. Okay. Thank you, Santana. Okay. So, okay, got it. So many yes now. Okay, so good. Now, today it is our day 4, and we are going to do again a 3D mandala. Mandala, I talked about it yesterday also, and we can do 3D or flat, ornate, or any sacred form, any type of mandala. It has lots of uses and it is very healing. Now, the mandala that we are going to do today is a part of the sacred mandala. So now the center part, as I talked yesterday also, that the center part of the mandala can be a dot, can be a circle. Sometimes in different religions and culture or with different beliefs, people place the center to their desired whatever they desire, whatever they want to give the importance to. So we are going to do one 3D form, and I will just turn the my camera to the table here. Good afternoon, everybody. Please feel yourself welcomed here. For the chat, I would like to repeat for those who want to do the chat, and if you are not subscribed, probably you might not be able to type in a message. So, if you have any queries or doubts and you want to get involved in the chat, please subscribe to get into the chat. Okay, all your questions will be answered. Now here I have taken an A4 size sheet because we are going to do a smaller mandala wherein you can learn and later you can do as big as you wish to. Now the supplies, a scale, a compass and a protractor. Then you can use colors to your wish. You may use different colors. That is your take on it, and you need a drawing pen. You must check the paper and the pen before doing it because sometimes few of the pens you will see will bleed. As soon as you put the pen on the paper, you will have a dot. So avoid using that kind of a paper. That is more of a pen. It is the reason of the blotting is the paper. Sometimes it's more porous and it bleeds. So if you have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe, hit the button and the bell icon so that you keep connected to me and with all we do. Okay. So this is pretty much that we are doing, and the thing that we are going to draw inside is going to be a tetrahedron. Now, few might know what is a tetrahedron. For few, it might be a little different. And these are platonic solids used for different healing purposes and have different symbols. So it is a 3D symbol. We will just place the 3D symbol inside our mandala. So here I'll just keep things aside and I will take a 3 centimeter circle, a relatively smaller circle. I'll just hold it here. Take the center of your paper and make a 3-degree circle. 3 centimeter circle. So here I have a 21. So it is this, and take it from the length as well. And it is 30, so it's 15. So this is the center of my paper, and here I'm taking a 3 centimeter. So measure a 3 centimeter and make a circle. This is where we are going to form the main tetrahedron. So that is a platonic solid, and there are many others. There are 5. Basically, they symbolize the different forms of elements. So fire, earth, air, water, wind. That's all they would be uh, symbolizing. How will we make it? We will just do it in the center. But after this, we will leave a gap. Probably you can just leave it how much ever gap you want, depending 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter. Now, the basic understanding of this mandala, if you want your tetrahedron to be this, a little aura we can create and leave the space without any design. That will look very, very pleasing. So here I would specify the size of it, and here I'm just making a straight line across. Straight line going all across like this. And now I will mark myself. So this is a 3 centimeter. I'm leaving a 2 centimeter here, or a 1.5 centimeter I'll leave. And then from thereafter I will be making 1 centimeter. 3 circles. Okay, so this is 3 centimeter. Leave the gap, then make 1 centimeter, 3 dots. Now, starting from here, we will go to the first one and make a circle. So while you're measuring the circle, it's better if you just do the marking over here and extend yourself from there and keep on making it. I would like to repeat, if those who want to enter the chat have to subscribe. If you are subscribed, you can write in the chat box. You can take any point depending on how thick and how bold lines you want. If I am drawing a smaller mandala, I'll take a thinner one, and thinner maybe a 0.7 or a 0.4. If I'm doing very broad, I can go for a broad tip pen. So here these are the 3 circles, and there, I'm done with this part. Now after we are done with this, I will take the protractor and I will be doing I will be plotting the degree. So here outside, for the outside, I'm taking a 10 degree. Just mark it. Like this. You may not mark on the other side, because if you are connecting this dot to the center, you will always land up on the straight line that side. So now we can just continue and make the lines. So I'm just doing it for the outer circles and I'm leaving the inside circle. So it is kind of like this, the spokes. I'm just not doing anything for the circle because I want to place my element inside. You may do the line, but then later, if in case you will have to definitely erase it. We are making a 3D mandala, placing a tetrahedron inside, which is a platonic solid. So that is a 3D geometric shape, which we will be putting it in ornate mandala. So the outside of it will be decorative, whereas the inside will be a 3D. These are also categorized under the sacred mandalas. You will often see that when the chakras, the healing of the chakras, different elements are used, we do make small mandalas, because making a mandala always have a center but doesn't have an outline. You can always extend it. So it can be infinite rings and it can extend it to the infinite. So the center is defined but not the outside. We will be doing it. A beautiful grid will come out, because now this time we have taken it a 10 degree, which is a close. For ornate mandala, we do not, we kind of make very intricate grid patterns. So the degree is 10. And if you are making very big mandalas, you might have to, after few rings, you might have to give the further dimensions also in the middle for 5 degree as well. But that is for the very high and big mandalas, extensive work if you want to do. So this is the basic grid, that is the outer grid. And now here, how would we make the tetrahedron? So tetrahedron, it's very simple. Even if you want it, you can take a 60 degree and make a mark. So I'll tell you both ways. So take it here, take a 60 degree. I have marked myself, it's a 60 degree. And those lines, I will carry it inside. So only two lines will go inside, and that is 120 and a 60. That will divide it into 6 equal parts. That is the same as we did in the yesterday's session. Those who were not able to attend the yesterday's session, it is available as a on the YouTube. So please visit and check it out. So this is there. Now in tetrahedron, we see that there is triangle. So how do we go by the triangle? We will take alternate ends of the grid here. So this goes to this one here, and we will make a triangle like this. The same thing we will follow, and we will make a triangle which is facing downwards. So I will just wait for a few seconds for you all to catch up with this. So it is a star shape. Perfect star will come and it will look like this. Good afternoon, Sabitri. So first was the circle with the 3 centimeter, leaving some gap, and then 1 centimeter, 3 circles. Inside, we have taken a 60 degree and made a star, joining the alternate corners. So this is how it is done. Now there comes the second small thing that turns it into a 3D. So now from the inside, we will see that inside also we have this kind of a shape, and here also we will repeat the same triangle like this. So one triangle, this is facing upwards, is a double triangle. -60 degree marking, when you put your compass, you can do a 60 degree and then those lines will get extended. If in case you do not have this, then you will take the radius of your circle And then from keeping it from here, you will make the mark. Thank you, Ashwini. So from here, you will make a mark, and thereafter you will make a mark. If you do it like this, you will easily be able to do it in a 60-degree angle. And from therein, you can connect your lines. So these are the two ways wherein you can do with the protractor or with the compass. Anything is okay to make this tetrahedron. Whatever seems easy to you. Hello, Supriya. So now we will make use of the eraser and we will erase few areas. So I hope you all catch up till here. And I will be just erasing few of the portions. I will keep the triangle and all the axis lines, all these straight lines will get erased, not the triangle. So I'm just erasing the straight lines. Between the star, please erase all the straight lines and then you will get a proper shape of a tetrahedron. Like this. Okay, this way. And now I will only make the lines that is here. Here and here. And erasing this. So you will see there is one flat and one. So this is the shape we have to get. So double triangle, you have to save the double triangle. And you have to save these corners, these triangular corners. So this is what we get. Now, how do this tetrahedron come to a 3D figure? I will be showing you. You can use different thickness of pencil or different shades. We will use 4 shades. One is the very light shade of graphite. You can take a pencil and use very light shade on that. So very less pressure. And these full circle or full triangles that I can see in the corners, I will be doing those with pencil. So first we will be done with a tetrahedron and then we will be going on to the mandala outside, because now this is the most important 3D format, 3D picture that we are doing. Like this and on this side. Like this, very light. We have to keep it very light because now we will be doing the different, the harder forms of it. Now, if you can blend it with a blending stub or the earbud, anything that comes handy. For the triangle and for the pointed ends, I prefer using this. And thank you, Pratmata. And we will blend it smoothly to get a flat face of this triangle. Here also, we will do the same. And this is again flat. And here also. If in case your color blends a little off from the lines, use your eraser. Devendra, we did the triangle making a star shape. So I'm repeating it for you. Just make a star shape. Inside you will connect and make a triangle. Now erase all the unnecessary lines and make the flat face of the corner triangles into light shade. This is a light shade over here. Now we will extend and make the triangle inside. We will go one by one, because then what happens? We sometimes okay, let me just check the thing. Okay. So we will do it. We will just extend a little line till the end. So these three lines, now we know that which lines have to go and which not. So I'll just hold it a little up close and then you can have a look at it. Reena, I used a blending stub. It is a thin blending stub. We get it as a blending tool. If you do not have this, you can always use your earbud to do that. I prefer to use it for the corners because it has a very pointy end, whereas the earbud has a rounded end. So when you are doing it, when you want to do it with precision, it is always easy to grab a tortillon or a blending stub. We call it both ways. Okay, now we will take the darkest, and the darkest I will use the pen for that. I will take this lower one I'm telling. So please do not make the other side. Lower triangle inside this, and I am coloring it black. This is a little careful work when you do it. You have to understand how it comes 3D. With every shade, every layer that we add, it will come as a 3D shape. So this is also known as a sacred geometry because these shapes that we are doing today are the platonic solids. And they are used for meditation, for healing, and for crystal placement in the house. There are a lot many things that go around with it. But yes, it doesn't have any negative effect. So even those who do not feel that, okay, this is what I should be placing or not, you can place it. There is no negative effect to it. It's a beautiful symbol. So this is the place where we did total dark. So this face of the triangle is darker. Now this face of the triangle means this side and the corners, we will do it a medium color. So a little lighter than dark. So I will take a little more pressure on my pencil and I will do a little dark shade. You can make it color also. You can make it with colors also, but then you have to see how you have to create these shade with colors. So I just did this, which is a little darker. I'll lower my camera so that it is visible easily. Yeah. And this side will be a little hard, little more dark. So this is black. This is the second, which is lighter than black, but we are not making it very light. So those who want to contact me for learning of the mandalas, also different types of mandalas, sacred, ornate, or any kind, you can message me on my Facebook page. I will send the link. Now here, this is our second shade. Now the third side, we will add a little lighter, but darker than the first one. Like so, and then I will be taking my blending stuff again to blend all the shades to get a uniform shade. Here, you can use your eraser if in case you feel that it has gone a little out. For me, it happened a little over here. This was a shake. I will be fixing it. Now this side, try to keep the lines very crisp. So this. You can use any Sanjana. You can use your Apsara, Camel, Classmate, any pencil that you have. You have to just control the pressure that you are putting it on your pencil to get different grades. So here this looks like a 3D shape. So use a pointed pencil. Here I have this and I will just make the line a little more crisp. And this is my inside of it. Now I will be erasing this line plus these lines because I want the aura of this platonic solid to remain there. So this is a kind of mandala that people use it for different purposes, not just for ornamentation. So this we will leave, no lines will be touching to this solid. We will have it in the center. You can use paints also to do this. And this is the place where we are leaving the aura of this. Now we will give it a little more aesthetic value and a little ornamental outside so that this stays as the main focus in the picture. Yes, I do give workshops. So this is the live on the YouTube, but I do conduct workshops and other sessions also. You can message me on my Facebook page. And old sketch pen which is not working, can we use old sketch pen which is not working? No, not at all. Please don't use sketch pen which is not working. You can use a cotton instead or a tissue paper. Fold the tissue paper to and maintain something, a corner, because with the old sketch pen you may not take the risk of spoiling your mandala. Okay, so this is done. Now I will be taking my point 0.7 pen. You can take any of the pens that you have. Thank you for your subscription. And here I will be. Thank Thank you. I don't know the name, but it's Nature Kids. Thanks, Nature Kids. Now here I will be going all along the line, and now we will create a little beautification, so ornamentation of it. Be precise with your work. So with practice we will achieve that non-shaking of the hand, involving our left hand side and right hand side of the brain. That is when your hand and mind coordination happens. So we'll just go steady and make a circle. You have to be very careful when you make this circle, because it happens to shake naturally. I feel tracing is the most difficult part, and drawing the design is much easier. So here we are done with this. Hello Nishant. Okay, I have missed few of the people, so please feel yourself very welcomed, each one of you. If you have any questions, please write it down and I will be answering you. Thank you, Nishant. Thank you. Now here I will be making the dome shape, which is pointed domes. So this we have practiced in many of our mandalas before also. But I will create one more layer which is particularly a little advanced. Since you all are with me from a long time and working with me, I can just push you a little more towards advanced. Thank you. Thank you. So every time we make something, I consider that we are done with successfully our previous one, and then we extend ourselves towards a little more advanced. And I hope the people who are following me from long back would be comfortable catching up with these a little intricate and little tricky forms. And like this. So our next workshop, thank you Seema. Our next workshop will start either in July mid or in August. So I'll keep you posted on that. And that will involve all types of mandalas, sacred mandalas, healing mandalas, except for the sand mandalas, which I really don't know. Uh, we do all the other mandalas, different types, and how to create the pattern and grids. We will be doing that. Thank you, Irani. Thank you. Now this is a basic line pattern. We can just we will make one line pattern for the whole picture, and then we will start filling it up. Now here I'm going with the curved domes like this. So this was pointy and now this is curved. This will come with a little bit of practice. Sometimes the shapes of these might get a little broad or less or more pointy for the beginners, but that's okay. And with every mandala you will make, you will learn more and more. So do not rush while you are learning. You can, once you are done with it, you can improvise your work or you can work more fast. But basic creating the pattern, we have to be a little more specific and careful. One more thing which is like what I feel people make mistake with is when we are keeping our pictures like this, you make your curve and then you kind of turn your hand. Once you turn your hand, then then a little angle of your circles would change. So I would prefer you, if you can manage with a paper shifting, do shift it like I'm doing it. For everyone, I'm not shifting my hand. But this is again a limitation because when you are doing a wall mural or bigger mandalas where you have to just, you cannot make the paper or the wall shift, right? So that's again a limitation. But if in case it's possible, so here, a pretty decent outline for this. Yes, I am on Instagram. Yes. I have a website, I have Instagram. All my resources will be shared with you. You can message me there or contact me. Therefore, here, now I want to extend myself a little more, and for that, I will make one more circle. Sorry for not telling you before because I will make a little more elaborate design over here. So here I'm not taking any measurement. I'm just making the same, just eye gauging it. If it is this much, I'll just take a little more, and that's how it is. I didn't measure it, so probably a half a centimeter. Okay. This you might when you will make the mandalas, you might feel that you want one more measurement, and then you can add. So it's not a big deal. Now with this, I'm making the small ones here. So we will finish one at a time. This, and yes, this is pretty much for a basic mandala flower. No, I don't recommend use old sketch pen. Even if you want to use old sketch pen, just put a tissue paper, cover the tip. You do not want any blunders or mistake on your work. So what if some water comes or something? I really don't know what can happen. But yes, if in case you want to do it with the old sketch pen, you have to make sure that you do not get some color on it. So this is done. Now I'm doing a little outside where I will take the points. I'll just make the points over here, and I'm taking a step up, a step up. So when I'm taking a step up, I'm going to the half and then I'm going up. So this kind of a dome shape. So here and then a step up. You might want to make a line in the middle for this line where to rest, which you can make if in case you feel that it is difficult for you. So you can take a dot in the middle like this. When you have these two dots, then you know that you have to go the curve here, go to the curve here, and then take the point and make this. So this way you will have perfect shapes. So dot, 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 dot. You can go ahead and do the dots. This is so this, when you make those dots, then it gets easier for you to take the reference of it. If you're liking the video, please give a like and subscribe if you have not done it yet. For those who want to be a part of my WhatsApp group and want to converse with me, can also contact me. Yes, Riddhi, sorry I missed your question. Which pen are you using? Okay, I told already, snowman drawing pen. So you get it in different, it's not only snowman. This is a brand which I just tried. The shopkeeper said that, ma'am, try this. This is a new pen that came and I just got it. Otherwise, I'm a big fan of micron pens. And I find this pretty decent. So, but if in case you really want it and you want to order it on the Amazon, I don't know whether it is available or not. I'm not very sure. While microns you will get everywhere. And they are very good. They are fade proof pens. So it is not that one time you've made your mandala and then you will be left with the then you will feel that, okay, my lines have faded or bleeded, or now the pigmentation is like kind of splitting up. Maybe when you do your work with black sketch pen, after a while you will see, probably we've seen it in our childhood when we used to underline the words, that after a while it bleeds into blue and greens. We see that. So we don't want those things to happen on a very extensive work. So please go for a very nice pen. And I suggest you go for a micron. This is one thing which I'm trying it. It's working well. I don't know about how after 6 months the lines will be, but micron is tested and I have done big works in micron. So you can go for a micron here. So this is a basic thing which is ready. Which pencil you use for shading? I have a lot of pencils, and I generally use H, B, F, all sorts of pencils, but today I have used just a regular 4B pencil. It's a 4B pencil. So 4B, if I press it a little dark, I get a darker one also. And if I use it lightly, I get lighter one also. Now here, now I don't want this, for this, I will be doing the second outline. I will show you a pattern over here. How will it come? I'm only doing two bands. For the third one, you need to check how I do it. I will tell you the third one by the time we'll finish this. Mandalas are extensive and it kinds of, it needs a lot of patience, but yes, it's paid off with a beautiful work that you can retain. It's wonderful to have a mandala in the house installed and kept. Very pacifying, very good stress buster. So this is how I'm doing the second outline. You're welcome, Meghna. This we have practiced in our previous mandala also, so shouldn't be much of a problem here. I will be telling you the third part, which is a little different. So here we go. So please, you can have a look over here. Going up like this, going like this. Leave the corner. Leave the corner and make a small ball going inside. This is how generally we make a 3D domes. It looks very pretty, and this will give you a nice visual and ornamental way of doing these domes. So whereas in the other ones it is not done, but where internal corners are there, this is very important. When inside corners are there, we make the turns like this. These are small things that you will keep it in mind, and it will be very helpful for making your own shapes and forms of mandala. Now, once our grid is ready, we can color these all with different colors, and it's a pretty beautiful mandala for the size that we made today. And you, if you it's always good, you can just frame it up, make it, frame it, and keep it at a place where you are working, your workplace. I feel that it's very, very soothing also, and it gives you any way which way you place, it gives you the growth. That's how I perceive it. This gives me the growth, and that is how the upper facing triangle, two triangles, upper facing triangle, you can relate to your growth and flourish, you'll flourish well. The second triangle, which is facing down, will always keep you rooted and focused in learning also. That's my belief and works for me. So once you're done, you can put it at a place where your children are working, where your husband is working, where you're working, where your laptop is, where your workplace is, and it will be beautiful. So just doing the second outline. And then later we will be erasing all the pencil marks, and then we can start the coloring of it. Okay, any questions you have, you can just write it down and I'll answer. For those who are viewing and are not able to write a question and they have it out, you need to subscribe first, be a part of the channel, and then you can put up your questions and I can answer you. So we did, in total, today is the fourth mandala that we did, which is a 3D, small 3D mandala. There are ornate mandalas also and dot mandalas. Those who are new and have not checked that out, please check it out. It is really interesting. And there we go. Ta-da! I'm done with all that. So this is how it looks right now. And I will be erasing all the lines, all the pencil lines that are there. So here, just wait. See that your pen, those who are using with a gel pen, thank you. Thank you for the subscription. If you are using a gel pen, be very, very careful because gel pen takes a while drying. And if you just start erasing it right away, you might spread the ink. So now is the time that we will be erasing all of it. We don't want these lines to be seen now. Now here we are left with this. We can take a color which can be from light to dark because we will just try to keep the aura of this, which we'll keep it in a lighter shade, and then from there on we can do the darker shade. You can use your paint or any color that you have. You can use your brush pens or whatever is suitable. Even pencil colors will be great. I have a few of the brush pen set that I use, and these are simple camelin brush pens, and I will be using few of the shades. You can choose your own lovely shades. I will go from light to dark, and there I'm taking this peachy kind of a color. And I will be filling this portion. Brush pens are quick and fun to use. Even kids can use it. So, like this. And then I'm just taking a bright orange color and just check the shades in the corner, a little darker one. Medha, how do stone affect in center? These are Ramya. These are platonic solids, and this is one of the solid. Tetrahedron is there's a big study on it, and there's a lot more to this platonic shape. I feel that it's very good to place a triangle, which gives you upliftment and a good um, growth. And whereas if you study, there are different elements that are related to it. There is fire, there is then fire, earth, air. There are a lot of elements that work on it. You can just check that. Otherwise, I can just talk about that as well. I will just finish this a little. So these are platonic solids. There are about five platonic solids: octahedron, hexahedron, um, then dodecahedron. There are a lot of platonic solids. They have effects, and people use it in different ways. Some use it in meditation. Some use it in healing. There are a lot many ways. So here I have given a little two shades of the same color, one a light and one is a dark. Now the next one, I have to really see which one. I'll take a very light color. I'll see which light color I can take. I have a, maybe your palette can be a little different. Maybe your brush or whatever color you choose will be different. Here I have a little brown tone and I'm just filling it. I am using the brush pens. So I think somebody asked me. Yes, Medha, I'm using brush pens. These are Camlin brush pens, if you can see. So normal, you get it in various sizes also. Sizes as in not the pen size will be the same, but the set will be different. Maybe 24, 12, 6, whatever you want, you can take. Now, after doing this, we will do a little bit detailing on top of these and then we will be good to go. I have only 12 colors. Yes, use your favorite color, whatever it is. You can go for a yellow, orange, and red. If you don't want to go with a regular this thing, you can use your poster color, use your acrylic paints. Thank you, Kashvi. Thank you, Satish. Thanks for your support. Now we can go in a contrast color scheme also, and it will look very attractive, like black, red, orange, yellow, greens, all colors, rainbow colors, anything you can fill. I'm just keeping it a little subtle to give that softness to it. These platonic shape mandalas, or the sacred mandala, which people say sacred, here in the center you can just make a om, or a hamsa, hand of Fatima, whatever belief you have. You can always, you can just simply put a star, or I had one student who made a smiley there. It's a small child, and it is beautiful. So, whatever you relate with, some people do galaxies, stars, celestial bodies, some would do nature, anything, silhouettes. So, my whole purpose of putting this was just opening a spheres, opening your doors towards platonic shapes, which I feel very fascinated with. Yes, you can, Chaitra, you can use blue as well. So, I will involve these shapes in my further workshops in mandalas, and how to do this sacred geometry. Uh, we'll try to do few. So this is a little orange to brown, and now the outside, I will just do these really, really dark ones. And what should I pick? Any suggestions? What should I pick? What goes with this scheme? Anybody? Be my partner. Give suggestions. Always put it where the point is facing upwards. Any way, which way you do not have to do it where two points are facing upwards. If in case you want to frame it and keep it at a place, a point should be facing upwards. So one is facing down and one is facing up. Now here I'm taking a really dark one, chocolate brown, to get little intense. Anything. Oh, red. Okay. Yeah, we can go red. Yes, maybe I can pick red later for the other part. I call for the suggestion, red, red, red. Everybody's red. Okay, I'll go with red now. And let's see how it turns out to be. And then after doing these shapes, I'll do a little bit more on it just to make it a little more ornamental. You can put your dots inside with the dotting tool with paints, or you can just leave it like that. And here red, as was said, let me see if my red is working or not, because I use red a lot. Mm, yeah, it's pretty good. It's quite bright now. And there. So here is red. So I'm going with the suggestion of my subscribers here. Cool. Red is looking very bright. Good. Okay, Kashvi, when you are doing it and it is leaving lines, as in you have to blend when it is wet. Do not overlap too much. Just go from one corner and then rub it along the lines, and you would not get that many lines. So if I do, but wherever the doubling of the pen happens, you might get the line. Thank you, Chidanand. So while you see that your paint, your color is wet, because these are water-based color, very much like we have different types of colors: alcohol-based inks, water-based pens, archival inks. There are many things. This is a water-based. Brush pens are water-based. So you go from one side, work yourself outwards before it dries. Do not go over, revisit the place, because then you will have the line mark there. So just go from one side and keep sweeping it like you're mopping up the floor. So here, take smaller sections and keep working outside or inside, whichever way you pick. Okay, any suggestions for the alternate design? Let me see. Apart from red, I have left it alternate. So maybe more suggestions are welcomed. Let's see. I'll do as you say. Okay. Majority wins. Let's have that. So I'll just check while I do this. I'll just check if in case there are suggestions. By the time you can write it down, I will be finishing these two. Orange, yellow. Okay. So we have two here, orange and yellow. So what should I go with? Some light color. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what works when the colors. This is kind of from light towards dark, light towards dark. This is even lighter. So when you do a mandala and you do a sacred mandala, how should we go? Both of them are correct. As some light color, palette sparkling said some light color. So when we are going from light to dark, we will keep some dark color only outside. That will look much more better. Didn't mean to contradict you. Yes, even that will look pretty. So here is the red. So yellow. Okay. Let's have it orange maybe. Because I don't already 1 to 3 colors. Orange. Somebody said orange, right? Um Chidananda, my new subscriber, said orange. Let me keep the regards. Here. So here I'm going to do the orange. And there. Let's see how it looks. How is it? Pretty neat. Good. Yes. We can also go for an even darker color though. So if you want to do a black also, it will look very nice. And then I will, and then on darkest of colors when you use, you can also use your glitter pens, your golden pens to do a little more detailing on that. We will, after finishing this, I will show you how to work with little more on it. Though there is no end to beautifying your work and it will go endlessly, depending when you feel that you are satisfied and you want to leave it the way it is. But if you want to enhance and you want to keep on going with it, you are the best judge when you are creating something. Um, okay. Laminate. Okay, Maitri. Okay, Maitri. You can laminate it. It's a good idea. We do few of the mandalas in in our bookmarks, and the best way to keep it is laminated. But if you want to install it, or you want to thank you, thank you, Hillary. If you want to laminate it, you can laminate it. If you want to frame it, you can frame it. That is totally fine. You know, whatever you've done today, if you create something with a good motive that this is going to be good, it is going to give good fortune, especially for the mandalas, I feel it really works. So once you do it, with all good wishes, get it framed. If in case you are happy with the outcome, present it to somebody who has a workplace and they can put it right there. It's really small. I think how much it is? It is about 17 centimeter. Not a very big frame. Cute small frame. Now we are done with this. How would you make it more beautiful? Now the next part. If in case you have golden pens or glitter pens, you can use them. So I have it here, Uniball Signo, which is a golden pen. I have a lot of metallic pens here. I have a white also, and I have silver also. I don't know where the silver went. Not on my table right now. Okay, so here I'll take up a golden, and for these very dark portions, I'll just make those dots. See, you can make these white dots also. With the white dotting tool, you can make the white dots. They will look pretty. I can show you how it turns out to be, those white dots. Anything else that you would want me to do, write it in the comments. Maybe what can be the next one. I have few people who are being telling me to do calligraphy, and I'm keeping that in mind. We have a course in calligraphy also coming up soon. And here we are done with this. Now, in case you want to make now designs on it, then you can make it. Here also, if you want to do some design, you can do it. You can want to fill it with a bright yellow color. Very good idea. You can go ahead with that. Thank you, Megha. Thank you. And this is what we did here. If in case you have any pen, any glitter pen, or any which we use for designing, you can use that pen and do it. Oh, great, I got it. I thought somebody shifted my stuff. So here I have a silver pen. You can also make these lines with silver. So white, for me the white lines are shining. You can also fill it with golden or silver, depending. But since I'm keeping my colors very light, I will let it be white. And if in case my colors are very dark, like electric blue, black, browns, turquoise, and all the deep dark colors, then I would prefer doing a metallic outline and look amazing. So we do it on black paper also with white pens. Some folk art, yes, Jyoti, we will be doing the next, most probably will be the Gond art that we will be doing, but I really don't know whether it's going to be live session or whether it's going to be the as a tutorial, as a video. So the whole course will be forwarded. Yes, brush pens are good enough, Deepa. If you want to frame it, you can have your brush pens framed. That is okay. But you have to be careful. You have to be careful not to install your frame where there is any seepage or any moisture. That's it. Please show my pens. Okay. So I'll just show you the cover of it. Probably you will get it. It is this Camlin brush pens. It is a set of 24 shades. Okay. So if any question anybody has, you can Ask me now. I'm all ready to answer. Yes, some poster color arts will be nice, sure. We'll keep in mind, we'll do it that. Poster colors I have used a lot in my previous videos where we did Madhubani. Gond art also you can use poster colors, we will do that. Poster colors and watercolor cakes, whatever it is, we can use anything. Okay, so yes, Sejal, I have been doing and I will be doing more workshops. Probably every weekend I go live. If in case my schedule is a little tight, I might have to skip it. I really don't know when. But otherwise, I will be very punctual meeting you all on the weekends. Sure, Shubha. Landscape. Good. Okay. Yes, Kashvi has been asking me calligraphy. I know Kashvi and calligraphy go together. I've kept in mind Kashvi. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Great. Thanks everyone for your valuable time that you spent with me. For those who have missed it, can review it. And I'll see you again next week, probably. Have a nice weekend. Take care. Bye bye. Any more doubts you have, please write it in the comments box. Bye.